with a breaking development because the Prime Minister has chaired the CCS meeting. Prime Minister Modi has chaired the CCS meeting. The focus was, of course, the West Asian war. Nirmala Sitharaman, Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, they were all present at the CCS meet. Some exclusive visuals on your screens. We're talking about the External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, JP Nadda. They were all amongst those present. The Prime Minister chaired the crucial CCS meet to map India's preparedness vis-a-vis the West Asian war, the West Asian conflict. Emphasis certainly on the supply of PNG, the LPG, the fertilizers. Nirmala Sitharaman, Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, the Finance Minister, the External Affairs Minister, the Home Minister, they're all present at the meet as the Prime Minister chairs this crucial CCS meet. The Cabinet Committee on Security on the West Asian war and what's happening on that front. The emphasis was clear-cut, was on the supply of PNG, on LPG, on fertilizers, the big breaking development that we're tracking for you ahead of our focused segment on the war in West Asia. The United States may be signaling an exit from the Iran war, but it seems like the Gulf is gearing up for a possible entry. And amidst all of this, back at home, the Prime Minister chairs this crucial CCS meeting this evening at 7 LKM. The Finance Minister, the Defence Minister, the Union Home Minister, the External Affairs Minister, JP Nadda, several of those names. There's exclusive pictures on your screens. The Petroleum Minister as well. The Prime Minister chairing this CCS meet to map and understand India's preparedness, the exposure of the oil supply energy shock, and how India can tackle it head on. What can India do more, even as the Iranian crude does signal that it's making its way for the Gujarat port, even as we're looking at Donald Trump signaling that he might be out of Iran, quote unquote, within the next 2 weeks. But what does that mean for India? How will India take on the learning lessons? What's the learning trajectory and the learning curve for India here? And what more can the government do to absorb that shock to help the common citizens of the country? The Prime Minister chairing this CCS meeting. The Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, the Union Home Minister, all crucial figures at the CCS meet. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar also giving a briefing at the CCS meeting at 7 LKM. JP Nadda amongst those present. And the focus certainly on the supply of PNG, the supply of LPG, and more importantly, the fertilizers, which we've been talking about heavily, that it is going to be the Rabi crop, which might become a little bit of a concern, even as the Kharif is all under control. Prime Minister chairs the crucial Cabinet Committee on Security at 7 LKM this very evening. All those important stakeholders and key figures as part of the CCS meet at 7 LKM. Even if the guns fall silent in the 2 weeks, like Donald Trump suggests, the real battle for oil, the energy shock that's being felt here back at home, the trade routes, the maritime control, the Hormuz choke point, all of that, and the aftermath of the West Asian war, what does that mean for India at large? That's another prime concern, and India is leaving no stone unturned when it comes to preparedness, when it comes to really understanding what it means for the Indian diaspora and for India's economy and the trade routes vis-a-vis the West Asian war.